Hello viewers, and we are back with another F122 video. I'm Wayne and we're starting things off at the scene of last episode's crime in Italy. If you don't remember what happened, I definitely suggest you go and take a look at the previous episode on these online racing lobbies. We had an absolute shocker in Monza. We nearly had a shocker here as a couple of these online drivers sent it down the inside and the outside. We nearly got sent to oblivion, but we start off comfortably. We're in P4, Asterix there moving across the racing line, a little bit dirty. We then get smashed from behind, so we run a little bit wide. You might notice it's 13 laps. There's a reason for that. It's a 25% race, and it's the first 25% race on this game that we have tried for ourselves, and it will probably be the last one we try, because by the end of it there's only 2 competitors remaining, and at the end of lap 1 we're doing pretty well in the slipstream of Asterix. We get a little bit of a tow, too much that we bump him in fact, but the straight line speed manages to get us past before the DRS is even open. He's still going around the outside, he tries to swipe us across, but we go deep. We do well to defend that, and that's us up into second place comfortably, and now we can chase the lead. We've got a gap of 5 seconds behind us, so we don't need to worry about that. It's all about us keeping our composure and now chasing the lead. And talking of composure, our guy in first place decides to lose all of his and send it straight into the wall. Let's have a moment of silence for his death here. And that was all of the action basically, until the end of the race, where we had to make a pit stop. 25%. We decided to test out to see how pit stops worked in this game. Quite easy, I think, but it was still an enjoyable experience nonetheless. But safe to say, I won't be doing that again. We come out in second place, and as you can see, there are currently, after lap 6, only 3 people remaining. Only 3 of us. And as we come around the final bend to take home the checkered flag, there's only 2. 42 seconds ahead. It was an easy victory, and we finish with the fastest lap of the race, and hopefully that's a sign of things to come. We qualify in 8th for the second race of the episode, this time in Belgium, and we get a decent start. We jump up to 7th. There's contact behind us, and now watch the pinball effect here. It's down the inside, just absolute carnage and scenes. We somehow managed to get swiped, and now we're down in 9th place. And one of the things that this particular race taught me is that driving without a front wing doesn't seem to be a problem. As you'll see here, we do have some damage, and that damage gets worse as we try to make a fair move around Chimmanzi around the outside. He then comes across, swipes us from behind, sends us into the barrier. We're lucky to survive that, really. He doesn't. He DNFs. But we have a hell of a lot of damage down in 8th place. No front wing and underbody damage. I thought we'd need to pit, and I thought it would be the end of our race. But just looking at it here, I can't believe it. We're faster without a front wing. There's somebody being yeeted into the barrier. We now look around the outside, but we're scared. We don't want to be yeeted into the barrier ourselves. Don Mario the First, he is the first to cause carnage, so he's definitely the Don of carnage. And as we move on to lap number 2, we are sitting in 5th place, and we're still gaining even without a front wing. Absolutely unbelievable. And we're still gaining without a front wing. Doesn't seem to even affect our balance whatsoever. Kept it quite planted, and we're in the slipstream of Don Mario the First. We try to maneuver him very, very easily because he is a very dangerous figure, as we saw before, and we're up into P4. He looks down the inside, and that was a bad mistake for him as it compromised everything he'd done. We went wide because we were distracted by it, but that's sort of the end of Don Mario's race, and we're up into P4. Are we able to secure ourselves a cheeky podium? Up in front, we've got Gunner and C Border. We then have a little battle of themselves, and we're looking to pick up the pieces here and maybe get ourselves onto the 3rd step of the podium. We can see them both in front. C Border's got ahead of Gunner. Probably a dirty maneuver if I know F122 online lobbies the way that I do. But remember, we have no front wing and we are just catching with an extreme rate of pace. This is probably a glitch that I feel like Codemasters probably need to address, and I think they probably need to make it a little bit more realistic, because even though these are some short races, 5 laps only, you don't really want to be driving so fast without a front wing. As Seaboarder, he just decides that's the end of his race. He didn't want second place, it was first or nothing, but we're up on the podium without really making an on-track overtake there. Now can we chase Gunner down for second place? We have no front wing, and we'll soon realise he has no front wing either. This has just been a Royal Rumble rather than a Formula 1 race. There's just contact everywhere, and on a 5-lap race there's only a few people left remaining. Just absolute carnage and mayhem once again on Formula 1 22 lobbies. And can we get by Gunner without any more incidents? I'm not sure. He doesn't have a front wing, I don't have a front wing, and I'm scared that he's going to try and just take us out of the race. So we give him a little bit of space there, trying to maybe wait until just the start finish straight, where we'll be able to use our ERS and our DRS and get an easy overtake done. And as long as we stay within 1 second of Gunner, I think this should be an easy move for us, and we'll be able to finish in a comfortable second place. Gangsters up in front is clear, and without a front wing I don't think we'll be able to catch him unless he has a mistake or something on the final lap. But he's been in front from the very beginning. I don't think that's likely to happen. As the final lap starts, we've got Gunner in our sights. He goes a little bit wide there, so we have a little bit of a better exit. His battery is not doing its best, so we've deployed our ERS up the hill, going at full speed, all out attack to try and get this second place. Got ERS deployed, DRS deployed, and we're going to have to send it down the inside. Knowing online lobbies, I think he's going to defend it with his life, so we give him the outside, and that compromises his exit, and the old switcheroo gives us second place. And behind us you can see he's got no front wing, and we're able to just run away as we cross the start finish straight. And as we take the finish line, as we take the checkered flag, we show you here no front wing on our car. Absolutely unbelievable, no front wing. But we do get ourselves a driver of the day, so maybe we should drive without a front wing more often. In our final race of this episode, we're off in Mexico where there's torrential rain, and I feel as though that no front wing thing has maybe got to my head a little bit. As we try to take this corner, we smash into the back of one car. We then try to tiptoe around and avoid all contact, making a nice overtake on the outside there. But coming to the next couple of turns, it's like bowling. We get smashed from behind, someone else goes smashing into the side. It's absolute mayhem. I don't know what has happened there whatsoever, but somehow we've managed to get ourselves up in 7th. Up in front, they're still fighting. We need to be careful not to lose our front wing. We do have damage, but maybe the front wing is the least of our concerns. I think it's probably the rain, as somehow we end up in the wall. We've avoided all of the contact just to send ourselves into the wall, and we're down in 13th place. Absolutely embarrassing. I'm trying to save face. I'm trying to at least give ourselves a little bit of a chance in the race, but no. Rain 2, Wayne 0. We're not having a very good time of it here, and that's all on lap 1. Lap 2, it's more of the same, as the rain just conquers us. We tried to take that turn, and it's now rain 3, Wayne 0. Absolutely embarrassing. And that was basically our race until the end of it. Us against the rain, and the rain won until the final lap. We're in 11th. We can smell 1 point in Mexico, so we tried to force our way through. It's been a dirty race as it is, so we might as well get even dirtier. And we come home to finish in 10th place in the final race of this episode. Some shambolic driving there in the rain. Not my best moment, but I hope you've enjoyed the video. We're still in the same ranking, but until next time, stay safe, and I'll see you for the next one.